And now your 13 News Now weather forecast, certified most accurate in Hampton Roads.
And it is a cold night, the coldest night we've seen so far this winter season. Temperatures down into the single digits in many spots, wind chills approaching zero, and that's what we'll wake up to tomorrow morning. Of course, we had a couple of those snow flurries on a Bay Effect streamer earlier today. That was up across areas of Northampton County, Virginia Beach, and down into Currituck County around Knott's Island. That is, of course, left, and now our attention turns to the next storm system coming in late Wednesday into Thursday. First for tonight, mainly clear skies. Notice again those temperatures dropping back into some single digits where we are right now. And even tomorrow morning, only in the teens, but when you factor in those winds, it will feel like the single digits. Can't totally rule out maybe another streamer or two that could bring an isolated snow flurry or snow shower down along the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Otherwise, sunny skies through the day. Temperatures struggling once again to reach the upper 20s. We might hit 30 degrees in a few spots, but again, a cold afternoon with wind chills in the teens. Then we turn our attention to the increasing clouds coming up as we move through the day on to Wednesday. We'll start out at 6 a.m. Clouds starting to roll in, temperatures in the teens. Notice some moisture gathering off the coast. That's that area of low pressure that'll move up the eastern seaboard. And by 9-10 o'clock, we'll start to maybe notice a few snow showers showing up on radar. Atmosphere is still very dry, so it'll take a little while, even though it's showing up on radar, for it to reach the ground. But into the afternoon, that's when we'll likely see some of that snow starting to fall. Likely starting off as some rain, especially across areas in North Carolina. Notice temperatures above freezing along the Outer Banks and south of the Albemarle Sound, 38 degrees, and maybe even coastal areas of Virginia Beach. But through the afternoon, as that cold air works its way in and that moisture continues to slowly work westward, we'll see that snow starting to work its way back closer to Interstate 95. And there's going to be a sharp cutoff somewhere right through here, maybe a little bit farther to the east or west, where there will be the haves and the have-nots. Richmond likely not seeing any issues with it, mainly a coastal event. And we could see, again, 2 to 4 inches of snow on average. That's why some of the lesser amounts are back inland, as they might just get a trace with some of those outer edges of the storm. And right along the Outer Banks, lower amounts too, because of some of that rain mixing in. But in general, 2 to 4 inches, and I think there's the potential for some pockets of even some heavier snow, not necessarily across North Carolina or the eastern shore, might be the peninsula or south side. But I think there will be some spots that could pick up a little bit more. Again, these are the early numbers. Things will likely change over the next day or two as we fine-tune the forecast. But again, this is the first general amount. So we're not talking about a significant amount of snow, but this is certainly enough to cause issues here in Hampton Roads, shut down some roadways, and possibly cause some issues with schools as we get into the end of the week on Thursday and Friday morning. So stay tuned. Of course, Tim Pendages will have the latest information coming up on daybreak starting at 4:30. Mainly clear skies right now. Again, 22 degrees, winds out of the west-northwest at 3 miles per hour. Some single digits in inland spots, and those wind chills are in the single digits as well, close to zero. So later tonight, clear and cold, 14 for your low, 6 to 12 inland spots, and tomorrow 29, sunny and cold, 17 tomorrow night with mainly clear skies, increasing clouds on Wednesday, 38 with that snow developing, continuing Wednesday night into early Thursday morning, and then another blast of cold air works its way in. So any snow that we get is going to stay for a while as temperatures remain below freezing into early next week.
All right, Evan, stay tuned.
Yes, sir.